Namaste, my friends. Welcome or welcome back. Today, yoga practice will be all about the lower part of the back or the lumbar part of the back. I hear a lot that people have some issues with this part, especially some tension, heaviness, or even the pain. So today we're going to work exactly on this part. So stay with me, get your yoga mat, take your comfortable position with your legs crossed and your back straight, and I will wait for you here. So I hope you took your comfortable position with your legs crossed, back straight, shoulders are falling down. Check that the belly, forehead are completely relaxed. Start breathing through the nose deep and long. Calming already our mind, preparing ourselves for the practice. Now bring your hands in Namaste. And in order to start the practice, to tune towards the practice, I suggest us to chant mantra Om 3 times mentally or out loud as you want. Inhale. And now bring your hands down. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open them the way you want. We start warming up all of the body. Bring your head down with exhale and back with inhale. Do a couple more times, synchronizing your breath with the movement. Come back to the center now, inclining of the head on one side and then on another. Come back to the center now, twisting, looking all the way to the right, all the way to the left. Come back to the center, bring your head down, and we do 3 rounds in one direction and in another. First half is inhale, and second is exhale. We do 2 more times like that. And 3 rounds in the opposite direction. Inhale, head goes back, exhale forward. After you have finished, bring your hands up, interlock the fingers, open palms up, stretch nicely, and couple movements to the right and to the left. Continue breathing, slow and deep. If you know Ujjayi breath, you can use this breathing during the whole practice. Inhale, stretch up with the exhale, round your back. Bring your shoulders forward, chin towards the chest. Continue breathing. The next inhale, open your hands, put your fingertips behind your back. Stretch all the way up and a bit forward. Arc your back, look up. With the next exhale, come back to the center. Shift your weight forward and we go into the Majjhirasana, into the cat pose. So palms under your shoulders, knees under the hips. And we start warming up our back very nicely. So with the inhale, arc your back and look up. With the exhale, round your back, chin towards the chest. Couple more movements. Inhale, looking up, arcing the back with exhale, rounding the back, pushing away with the hands. If you want, you can also bend your elbows with the inhale and with the exhale. With the next inhale, come back to the center. From here, we put our right leg all the way back. Inhale with the exhale. We bring the knee towards the chest, towards the forehead. Inhale back and maybe up. With exhale, knee towards the forehead. Couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale once again. Hold. Exhale, round your back. Hold here. Continue breathing. With an exhale, bring your knee down. From here, the right foot goes to the right. We go up. Be sure that the knee is under the hip, right hand on the thigh. Tuck your toes under or release your foot the way you want. Inhale, left hand goes up. And with the exhale, we slide down. Backbends, the gate pose. You can look down in front or up the way you want. Stretch the right side, the left side of the body. Continue breathing. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Put your hands down. And now the right leg goes all the way to the left in the diagonal. You can stay here. If it's too much, you can also bend your knee. If you can, outstretch your leg. If you feel like you can do this, start walking with your hands a bit further. Bring yourself into the laying down position. And maybe bringing your forehands down, or maybe also the forehead. Forearms down, and maybe also the forehead down on the hands. Imagine that you want to close your hips. Don't stay like this with the left hip all the way up, so it's closed completely. Feel the stretch of your right leg, of your glute, and of your back. With the next inhale, bring back your palms under the shoulders. Push away with your hands. And from here, we bend the knee. And we go seated between our feet in the Gomukhasana pose. So take your comfortable position, trying to make sure that the knees are on the same line. From here, the left hand goes up, bend it in the elbow, and grab one hand with another behind your back. If you cannot use the belt or the sock or the t-shirt, anything that you have at home, continue breathing. And imagine with the inhale, you breathe with your chest, so arcing, like opening your chest a bit more. And with the exhale, relaxing. We'll do 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And the last one. Inhale. With the exhale, let go of your hands. Shift your weight forward. Bring your foot first forward in the diagonal. And then we bring our knee into the cat pose the way it was. Here, a couple movements for our back. Inhale, arcing it. With the exhale, rounding the back. Couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Raise yourself on the knees, left foot to the left. Knee under the hip. Right hand up. With the inhale, with the exhale, slide down. It's important to feel the wall behind your back, imaginary wall. Don't go forward, go completely to the left. Looking forward or up, palm down. Continue breathing. Stretching both sides of the body, but mainly the right side very, very nicely. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, palms down. And now we bring our left foot in the diagonal to the right. You can stay here. Too much, you can bend. Stay here if you can. Start lowering yourself on your belly. Hands in front of you, if you can, forehead on the hands, close the hips. All the time, the attention inside of the body, in the feelings, in your breath. The next inhale, raise your head. Put the palms under the shoulders, push away, bend your knee, shift the weight a bit back. For that, you also need to move a bit your right foot forward. Take the comfortable position, more or less, in the Gomukhasana, the head of the cow. So both of the feet are to the right and to the left. From here, right hand goes up, bend it, and we start bringing our hands as close to one another as we can behind the back. If you can, grab them like this, the bear lock. If not, simply stretch in this direction. Use the belt or anything else that you have at home. Continue breathing. Try to relax your legs. Feel the nice stretch in your back, in your glutes, in your hips. We do the last inhale. With the exhale, both hands down, move forward. Left leg forward, left foot. Then we bring it into the cat pose, Manjariasana. Once again, couple movements in your back. Inhale. Exhale. You can bend your elbows to amplify the movement. The next inhale, come back to the center. And now we shift our hips to the right and we try to look and see our right glute. So this is the movement. And then in the opposite direction, shifting hips to the left and looking to the left. Couple times. On one side, on another. Come back to the center. Push away with your hands. Raise your knees. Push away nicely, nicely. Downward facing dog. Here we start doing some paddling, putting one heel down at a time. Push away with your hands. From here, look forward, jump or walk with your feet closer to your hands. And with a round back, we'll start raising all the way up, shoulders up, back, down. Tadasana pose, feet together, heels a bit apart, arms strong. And now we shift all of the weight to the left leg, raise the right knee. And we try to bring our knee as close to our chest as we can. If you need, you can also bend your left knee. Staying here. And then grab your right knee with your left hand. Right hand goes back. And we do the twist. Try to shift your gaze also towards the fingers of your right hand. Keep the balance. If it's too hard, look down towards the ground. Continue breathing. Next inhale, come back to the center. Hug your knee once again into the chest. And with the exhale, release the hold. Couple movements on our feet to the right, to the left, up and down. And once again, feet together, heels a bit apart, arms strong and down. Shifting the weight to the right leg, raising the left knee, bringing the knee as close to your chest as you can. If you want, bend the knee. Release the hold, more or less. With the right hand, grab the left knee. Hold like this, or the left hand goes back. Hold like that. If you want, if you can. Bring your head looking all the way back towards the fingers of the left hand. Continue breathing in this twist. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Hug your knee into the chest. Don't lose your balance. With the exhale, release completely. Couple movements right and down. Right to the left, up and down. And now the distance between your feet is the distance of your hips. Hands to the back, fingers facing up. Open your chest. Activate your glutes. Extremely strong. You can stay here simply breathing with your chest. If you can, push away with your hands, activating your glutes. Very strong. Push away. Look forward. If for your neck it's really uncomfortable, you can look up. For the next inhale, come back to the center with exhale. Lower yourself down, hands on the thighs. Push away with your hands. Elongate your back from the crown of the head till your backbone, till your tailbone. Continue breathing. Inhale. With the exhale, bend your knees. Grab the opposite elbows with your hands and let your body simply hang down. Couple breaths here. If you want, you can a bit go to the right, to the left, shifting your weight. And then we grab our ankles from behind or any part of the leg. Technically, if you're much higher, simply stay like this. Knees are bent. Try to bring your belly on your thighs. Neck is completely relaxed, head is falling down. Staying here, Uttanasana. If you can, shift your hands lower, relaxing the neck. And then from here, starting out, stretching the legs. Very, very slowly. Don't try to do it immediately because then you can lose the contact of your belly on the thighs. The contact of the belly is much more important. The next inhale, look forward. Put your hands in the beginning of the mat. Walk back with your feet. Shift the weight a bit forward so that your shoulders are under your palms, on top of the palms. Push away nicely, nicely, activating your abdominal muscles. And with the exhale, bring your knees down. Unite your feet, push away, and we go into the Malasana pose. So we need to be sitting on our feet and opening our knees so that the belly goes in between the thighs. If you can, lower your heels on the ground. If not, perfectly fine, palms down. You can stay here relaxing the back and relaxing your neck. You can maybe also put the forearms down, trying to bring your head towards the mat. Staying here, if you want to try the balance, bring your right arm grabbing the right heel, and then the left one grabs the left heel, and the head is trying to go as low towards the mat as it can. The back is completely round. The girland pose or the Malasana. Staying here for just a couple breaths. For the next inhale, raise your head very slowly, exit the pose, not to fall. Unite your knees, bring yourself down, and now we will do the Anahata Asana. So check that the knees are under the hips. Lower yourself down all the way. First important, look forward, and only then trying to bring your chest towards the ground. So don't put your head down and stay like this. The main aspect of this position is to have the nice stretch in the back, the opening of your shoulders. If it's too hard to lift, to keep your head lifted, you can put your chin, if you can, on the ground, if not the forehead. If the forehead is not touching the ground, use a pillow or the block or anything that you have at home as a support in order to relax your back a bit more. With the next inhale, shift the weight forward, lay down on the belly. Palms under your shoulders. Raise yourself a bit, stretch forward, and with the exhale, lay down. With the next inhale, we go into the Shalabhasana, raising the hands and the legs and the head. With the exhale, lower yourself down. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. We do one last time. Inhale and we hold 3 breaths. Looking down so that the neck is in the same line with the back. Inhale. A bit higher with the exhale. Lower yourself down. And now bend both of the knees. Grab your ankles. Very gently, very carefully, we go to do the bow pose, Dhanurasana. So with the inhale, we raise our head, the shoulders, and our legs. Try to push out with your heels. Push up and out like you want to lift yourself with your heels. Glutes extremely strong. You can look in front of you or down. Last inhale. With the exhale, lower yourself down on the yoga mat. Palms under the shoulders, elbows look back. Lift yourself. Raise the hips. Tuck your toes under. Do the small step forward with your feet, downward facing dog. You can do some paddling with your feet, with one and then with another. Push away nicely, nicely, nicely. With the exhale, the right hand goes grabbing the left ankle and look from under your left arm. Inhale, come back to the center. Push away with both hands first, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And with the exhale, with the left hand, grab the right ankle. Inhale, come back to the center. Look forward and we start, or we walk or we jump towards our hands the way you prefer. Cross your legs. Sit and then lay down on your back. Hug your knees into the chest, couple movements to the right and to the left. From here, the left leg is straight. Grab your right knee and try to bring it as close to your chest as you can. From here, raise your head and try to touch with your nose or with your forehead your knee. You can stay here if you feel comfortable. Lift your left leg as well. If you feel very comfortable, release the hold of the hands. Inhale. With the exhale, relax completely. Hug your knee once again into the chest. And then try to bring your knee under the armpit. Inhale once again to the center. With the exhale, we do the twist. So the right knee goes to the left. Right hand down, palm down, and the gaze towards the fingers of the right hand. Breathe here with the belly and check that the right shoulder is on the ground. The shoulder blade is not up. Couple breaths with the belly, massaging the abdominal organs. Feel the nice stretch in your glute. With the next inhale, come back to the center. And with the exhale, release the hold. We do the same on the other side. Bend your left knee, grab it, and bring as close to your chest as you can. Lift your head, stay here. If you want, lift your right leg, stay here. If you feel like it, release the hold of your hands. Inhale. With the exhale, relax completely. Once again, knee towards the chest and then knee under the armpit, opening a bit the hip for just a couple moments. The head is relaxing on the ground. Bring your knee with the inhale once again to the center. Grab it with the right hand and bring your left knee to the right. Left hand to the left, palm down. Stretch the left glute nicely, and check that both shoulders are on the ground. Because technically, if your knee is touching, most probably your shoulder is raising. So knee is almost always in the air. It's completely fine. It's actually correct. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Hug both of the knees into the chest. Couple movements to the right and to the left. And some circles in one direction with both knees and in another. Both feet near your hips, near your glutes at the hip distance. Hands are down. Simply, if you can, touch your heels with your fingers. With the inhale, raise your hips up. With the exhale, lower them down. Half bridge pose. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. We do one last time. Inhale, and we hold. From here, start walking with your shoulders one closer to another. If you want, interlock the fingers. And with your lock, push away from the yoga mat. Bring your belly all the way and your hips all the way up. Chin towards the chest, push away with your feet. And with the exhale, relax, hug your knees into the chest. Couple more movements to the right and to the left. And now we start rolling on our back. Be very careful if you have any restrictions, any problems in the back. This exercise is not for you. If your back is fine, we'll start rolling forward and back. Couple movements. Once again, back and forward. Hold here. Palms face one another in the balancing. Inhale with the exhale, both feet down. From here, the right foot goes down, the left one goes to the right. Hug your knee into the chest. Inhale, shoulders down, back straight. With the next inhale, right hand goes up. With the exhale, do the twist. Grab your thigh, and then the left hand goes behind your back. Shoulders down. Continue breathing. With the next inhale, come back to the center, both feet in front of you. And then we do the same on another side. So the left foot goes under the right leg. The right foot goes to the left. Hug your knee. Bring it as close to the chest as you can. Shoulders down, back straight. With the next inhale, left hand goes up. With the exhale, do the twist. Grab your thigh. Right hand back. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Shoulders down, gazing all the way behind the right shoulder. Breathing with the belly. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Both of your feet in front of you. You can check the position in the yoga mat. Take the fleshy part from the buttocks in order to make your fold a bit more comfortable, let's say. Both hands up. If your fold is very good, you can simply go into the Paschimottanasana and relax there. If your fold is not that good, you can do it with me. With the exhale, first, bring your chest forward. Stay here with a straight back. The left hand is on the right leg from the outside. With the next inhale, right hand goes back. In the diagonal. Look up and back. Continue breathing. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Grab the left leg with your right hand. The next inhale, left hand goes back. And continue breathing. With the next inhale, come back to the center. Stretch. and pull. So take any part of your legs and try to pull yourself closer. Pull yourself a bit further, a bit forward. And with the exhale, relax completely. Let go of all of the tension. Relax all of the muscles. You can grab your feet or you can grab the wrist of one of the hands. It's important that you feel the nice stretch in the back side of the body, your legs, your back. And stay in this position for just a couple more breaths. Deep and long breaths. For the next inhale, we raise where we have the back straight and the leg straight. It can be here, it can be here. And with the exhale, relax completely. And now we will do the inverted pose for our lumbar part of the back, the best possible position to relax the tension. You can do it after the hard working day or simply if you feel some tension. For that, we will need the block or the pillow, blanket, anything that will be able to lift your hips up. So we lay down, bring our feet close to the hips. Raise your hips a bit, bring the block down under the lumbar part of the back. Technically, it will be under the glutes, the beginning of the glutes. It is important that everyone has the position a bit different, so you need to check which is your position. Perfect. From here, grab the block for it not to slide, just in case, and we'll raise one leg up and then another. If you need, you can a bit change the position and then once again raise your legs. Viparita Karani Mudra. We stay here for 1 minute. Technically, you can put this video to the pause or simply let it go. You can stay here for as long as you wish. 5, 10, 15 minutes. If you feel like this is a nice position for you to stay in, do that. If you have a block, for example, you can lift it a bit higher. You can put it on the higher edge. Always check that you're holding your block for it not to fall. Legs up. You can here close your eyes or keep your eyes open. You can also do it near the wall so that your feet are touching the wall. Couple breaths. Try to relax your body completely. Inhale with the exhale, or you stay here, or we bring our feet down. Take away the block or the blanket, anything that you have. And we go into the Savasana or the relaxation pose. So if you need, put your socks, your jacket, the blanket, anything that will make you feel comfortable. Lower yourself down. Be sure that the back is more or less straight. There is a small arc only in the back, not a big one. Hands to the sides. Close your eyes. Feet are at around 30-40 centimeters, one from another. You can still change a bit the position, move your body. And we stay in Shavasana. Scan all of your body from your feet to your head and back. And now bring all of your attention to your right foot. You can move the toes of the right foot if you want and relax them with exhale. Relax your ankle, your calf muscle, knee, thigh, and your hip. The right leg is completely relaxed. And now move your attention to the left leg. You can move the toes of the left foot if you want and relax them with exhale. Relax your ankle, your calf muscles, knee, thigh, and your hip. The left leg is completely relaxed. And now bring your attention to your back and start relaxing your back, starting from the lower part all the way towards your neck, zone after zone. And then shift your attention to the belly and relax it. Relax your chest, clavicle region, and your shoulders. And now bring your attention to your right hand. You can move the fingers of the right hand if you want and relax them with exhale. Relax your wrist, forearm, elbow, and your arm. And now bring your attention to your left hand. You can move the fingers of the left hand if you want and relax them. Relax your wrist, the forearm, elbow, and your arm. And then bring your attention to your neck and relax your neck. Relax your chin, your mouth, nose, cheeks, even your ears. Relax your eyes and your eyebrows. Relax also your forehead, even the scalp of your head. The whole body is completely relaxed. You can still scan it from your feet all the way towards your head and down to relax any part, any muscle that maybe has a bit of tension left. And move your attention to your breathing for just a couple moments. Without thinking about anything, the whole concentration is on the breath. Start breathing a bit deeper, bringing your attention to your whole body. Feel like it's resting on the yoga mat. Start feeling your hands and your legs. You can start moving your fingers and your toes. And then bring your arms over the head and stretch from your fingertips all the way to your toes or to your heels, the way you want, like you just woke up. And with the exhale, relax completely. And then bend your knees and bring yourself to the right side of your body. Try to keep your eyes still closed. When you're ready, help yourself into the seated position with your legs crossed and the back straight in any comfortable way. Observe your body, the feelings that you have in your body. How does it feel? What has changed after the practice? How does your mind feel? Now we raise our arms over the head, unite the palms, and bring our hands in Namaste in front of the chest. And in order to conclude our practice, let's chant mantra Om 3 times, mentally or out loud as you want. Inhale. Bring your hands down, prostrating ourselves in the sign of the mutual respect. And with the next inhale, we raise. You can open your eyes. I thank you so much for this practice. I thank you for dedicating this time to help your body, help your mind to get better in all of the possible ways. I really hope that every practice that you're making is helping you to unite with your inner self, with your body a bit better. I wish you all the best. I wish you a great journey of yoga, a great journey of self-awakening and of understanding who you really are. If you like this practice, please put the thumbs up and comment down below this video. It is very important that you put some comments, even couple words, because the algorithm of the YouTube works that if people are commenting, this video will be shown more times to different people, so more people will have a chance to do this practice, to feel the way you're feeling right now. Don't forget to subscribe for many more videos to come. Also, if you have any ideas, suggestions, please mention them. I will try to film the videos. I'll try to answer your questions if you have any. And wish you a great day or great evening, depending when you're doing this practice. Namaste.